Hello everyone, this is Melissa Party. I'm in the Rough in the City, still looking pretty. Come to you guys today with yet another YouTube coronavirus quarantine video. Today's video is going to be my first girl talk. Girl talk I'm creating for all the young ladies who don't have an auntie, may not have a mommy in the house, may have one and can't talk to them, may be a cousin, a sister, whomever. So let's just get to the matter at hand. Lately, I've seen a lot of people clinging to social media couples, YouTubers, Instagrammers, and making them their favorites, making them their everything. Everybody has problems. No one on this earth is perfect. So stop looking up to people to the point where you get angry at them when they make mistakes or they're not together or things don't work out. They're just like you. You know, they may have a little more money, they may have a little less money, but we all going through the same problems. We all facing the same demons. It's a pandemic. Life is too short. My advice to the young ladies and the women who choose to listen: if you love somebody, make sure they respect you. If they can't respect you and treat you the way you deserve to be treated as a woman, time to go. If you feel like you can sit through that and stay through that, I was once told by my little sister that you know what you can endure and only you know what you can endure. So if that's your thing, you can endure it. Do you. If you spend the next 30, 40 years correcting that person and they turn out to be exactly who you want them to be, then kudos. Kudos to you. Bravo. Not sarcasm, because it really does happen. And it can be a beautiful thing. I've known it to happen to someone else. And they told me this right before their passing. Just do what you have to do to maintain your life and maintain your own health. Put yourself first. You cannot love someone else if you don't love yourself. I'm not here acting like I'm a psychiatrist or a therapist or a relationship expert, but I have been in relationships for more than half of my life. And I can say that they've been long-term, they've been good for me, they've been bad for me, they've been with the right person, the wrong person, but at the end of the day, I've always wanted to make my own choices. Sometimes my choices were stolen from me. I didn't know what the hell the person was doing until it was done. Sometimes I knew, or I had a gut feeling, but I couldn't prove it. Whatever you're going through, don't feel like a fool, because a lot of people out here trying to make women feel stupid for what they don't know. You don't always know what a woman knows. Just because you assume she knows something doesn't mean she does. I learned that with age and time. And she's not the object of your ridicule. He should be. Because at the end of the day, if you're out there messing around with a guy and his lady doesn't know, how is she stupid? You're the one that has to hide and run behind him because he's not there when he's with her. That's the choice you make. And we've all made mistakes. No one's perfect, like I said. I will say that to the death, because there's no way I can be in relationships more than half of my life and not have had made mistakes. So I'm always going to speak from the perspective of everyone involved. I'm never going to be so highly judgmental that I can't see from both sides of the spectrum. This conversation I'm having because so many girls are struggling. You know, they're going through relationships with people and they're being humiliated, degraded, treated in such demeaning ways. And I don't feel no one deserves that. Even if I don't like you, and I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. This is how you know I'm from New York. I cannot stand you maybe walking down the street, but I would not wish someone to be hurt. No. There's a female in my past, and she knows who she is. I went through a situation with her, and I had to have her in my life for the long haul. To her, I'm not the type of woman that would ever hurt a woman intentionally. I never had any harm or malice towards you. Our situation was based on the person we had in our lives. And this happened to me more than one time. It actually started with my first love. But to any woman that ever felt like I wronged them, or I knew about their situations, when we got into situations, men lie, men do what benefits them. And I've learned that over time. And I would never be angry at a female for coming to me and saying, oh, this is what happened with your guy because, you know, you thought you knew him so well. I don't know anyone other than me, more than myself. I may know his traits, I may know the things that I believe he would do, but there are many men who live double lives, who have secret families. So therefore, I would never speak for a man. Let's get that on the table. I give you these examples because I feel like they need to be heard. I feel like there was a certain YouTube couple that just went through hell, and they wound up coming through the school, and I'm happy for them. I couldn't call it one way or the other if this person is reformed or not, but I can appreciate what they've been through because they're young, they built together, and they didn't want to throw that all away. So they felt it was worth it to work it out. And I'm happy for them. I feel like no one could judge them. No one walks in their shoes, so they honestly cannot say what you would do. I'm not walking in your shoes, but I'm here to tell you, young ladies, that your worth is the most important thing you have. If you don't value yourself, a man is not going to value you. If you don't put your foot down, then a man will do anything he wants to do. And sometimes you can value yourself, put your foot down, and a man will run, duck, and hide, and be a coward. And you will not know what the hell that man is doing. But if it's ever brought to your attention, and that man does not correct himself, or you just feel like, I'm not even that woman, damn correcting yourself, you shouldn't have did it in the first place, then go. Do what's best for you. Because at the end of the day, you're the one that has to live with it. You wake up one day, you're 16. The next time, you're 20. The next time, you're in your 30s. Then you're in your 40s, your 50s. It goes on. You get the point. If you want to be truly loved, love yourself first. Self-love is the most important expression. That goes to the men too. Because if you love yourself right, then you know how to love a woman. If you love your mother right, then you know how to love a woman. And I'm going to give you a couple of phrases that will help you bridge the gap as to where you're at in relationships. If you got a guy that you know is sleeping with everybody, and he calls his man, he's not your man, he's a macho. And I'm not being racist, I'm not using the phrase nigga to be rude, but this is a street terminology. If you're grown and you're on my channel, handle it. If you're a kid, 9 out of 10 times, you use it every day. And when I say kid, I mean teenagers, not a little baby girl. The much right guy, that's my auntie Lorraine's phrase, is the guy that he acts like he's yours when he's with you. He acts like he's hers when he's with her. So he's as much right as yours as the next. I love that phrase because by her letting me know that I actually felt that I did not want a guy like that. I wanted a guy for myself, my own. Does life always work out that way? Hell no. Sometimes you gotta go through the storm so that you can come out on the other side. Next phrase I'm gonna give you is to be down there. I coined that phrase when I was a teenager. Be down there are the ones who sleep with everybody from their youth on to adulthood. When they do that, they can't even be here for you because they niggas be down. They done been with everybody. And beat down dicks, they'll sleep with anybody. They don't care how they look, they don't care what the preference is, they have no preference. If you run into that one, it's trouble. You gotta pray and go get that STD test. That's what I'm doing. It's not avoidable because some men are very calculating and very sneaky. You might not even That's another thing I pray. Well, God, when I walk that person into your life, or when someone comes into your life, ask yourself, who sent this person? Did God send this person or the devil? God will show you if they sent that person to you, if he sent that person to you. The devil will show you he sent that person to you. Because if you want through hell and back throughout the whole relationship, then you know the devil sent you. And if you're not, you know God sent the person. But even when God sends a person, he doesn't send a perfect person. He'll show you how to work through it, and you'll work through it, and you'll be happy. Now, off the relationship train for a minute. Girls, I may have been through some shit. I may have gone through some bad relationships, and I may still go through some shit in my future. But if there's one thing I never question, it's who I am. I know I'm good. I love to cook. That doesn't make me Julia Childs. It doesn't make me freaking Khalees. It doesn't make me any of the top chefs. Okay? And I put Khalees on the list because I love Khalees, okay? And I love her personality. It's so good with it. And she's chefing my ass off. Now, that doesn't mean that I can't. Shit, I could throw down on some lasagna. I could throw down on some ziti. I could throw down on some of my fried chicken and certain soul foods, pork chops to die for. When I'm good and I'm I'm in my zone and I'm cooking with love, there's nothing I can't make that will make someone happy. Now, cleanliness. I'm a clean person. As I told you guys before, with my health constraints, it makes it harder for me to be OCD clean like I used to be. But I'm still a very neat and clean person. That's number 2. Number 3, born in April. People that are born in April know what I'm talking about. April people are very adventurous. That's the word of news. And I'm very driven. And damn near anything I ever wanted to do in life, I did. Regardless to my health constraints, regardless to what I was told by people in life, I still was able to overcome and do it, but all through God first and foremost. And I'm not making this a religious sermon either, so for those who don't believe in God, I always tell you, if you don't believe in God, believe in yourself. We all have a higher power. There's something greater than you that pushes you in this world, and if what pushes you in this world is you, then push on. So, you heard, but mine is God. Without droning on, just do what you need to do to grow. If somebody loves you, they'll grow with you. If somebody loves you, they'll build with you. If someone loves you, some people don't even want to see you pick up the brakes. They're going to do it. I'm going to leave y'all on a note. One of my favorite movies. Now, of course, Love Jones. I got to give that out. That's a live and learn movie. That's a love through trials movie. But this next one is love through trials that survive the test of time. And that's The Notebook. If you haven't seen The Notebook, see The Notebook. If you haven't seen Love Jones, see Love Jones. Those are 2 of my favorites. Not forget Dirty Dancing, my top 3. At the end of the day, that takes you through all types of loves. The bad boy love, the good man love, the poor man love. A man could be poor and have nothing to give you financially, but he builds a house. Sorry not to give the spoiler away, but yeah, that one. It's just an example. A guy could be poor and change his ways for a good girl. Nobody puts baby in the corner. Lastly, as I Love Jones, The Notebook, and Dirty Dancing. And Love Jones, you've seen him running through Union Station to go get his girl. He knew he messed up. And then a year later, he went back and got that chance, did he not? So at the end of the day, I don't know what your story is, but whatever your story is, grab a hold to it, and if it's not worth it, Keisha Cole that bitch and let it go. This has been Melissa the Poet, thanking all the essential workers, thanking everyone for coming and listening. Have a good day.